In a charming cottage nestled at the edge of the village, a young girl named Amélie lived amidst the picturesque landscape painted with vivid hues of nature in the quaint French countryside town. Curiosity sparked within her, and one day, she decided to explore beyond the familiar winding roads of her village. Eager to discover the mysteries and treasures that awaited her in the neighboring town, she embarked on a journey that promised new wonders beyond the bounds of her idyllic surroundings. As she strolled along the narrow winding roads, a burst of vibrant wildflowers carpeted the path beneath her, releasing a fragrant symphony that danced in the air. The fields of golden grain swayed gently in the warm breeze, their sun-kissed tops creating a mesmerizing sea of yellowish waves. In the distance, the alpine glaciers stood as majestic sentinels, their icy peaks piercing the azure sky. Despite the summer sun overhead, a crisp and invigorating cold wind, carried from those distant glaciers, whispered through the air, a paradoxical touch that made the season uniquely enchanting. The fragrance of wildflowers mingled with the soothing aroma of lavender bushes lining the roadside, attracting fluffy bees that hummed in delicate harmony. The melodious chirping of robins echoed through the countryside, creating a natural symphony that resonated in Amélie's ears. Each note seemed to blend seamlessly with the rustling leaves and the distant flow of a hidden brook, enhancing the auditory tapestry of her surroundings. As she continued her journey, the play of sunlight filtering through the ancient oak trees cast intricate patterns on the cobblestone path, creating a dappled effect that added another layer of charm to the already enchanting scene. As the day unfolded, Amélie's senses led her to a different haven, a place of knowledge and history. Pushing open the creaking wooden door of the old library, the scent of aged pages enveloped her, carrying tales from generations past. The door's rusty hinges protested their movement, adding a haunting symphony to the atmosphere. The soft glow of antique lamps cast a warm aura, revealing towering shelves that seemed to reach for the heavens, each crammed with volumes that whispered promises of undiscovered worlds. The touch of each book brought a tactile connection to the stories within, their worn covers and fragile pages a testament to the passage of time. Dust motes pirouetted in the air as Amélie traced her fingers over the spines, her fingertips brushing against the secrets harbored within the leather-bound tomes. The dim lighting created an intimate ambience, accentuating the mysterious allure of ancient manuscripts nestled on weathered oak tables. The room held an enchanting quietude, broken only by the occasional crackling of the fireplace and the faint murmur of the librarian, an elderly guardian of knowledge, who shuffled between the shelves like a living repository of the town's history. The wooden floor creaked beneath Amélie's steps, adding a gentle rhythm to the symphony of the library, a place where the whispers of the past and the potential of the future converged in a timeless dance. Exiting the library, Amélie relished the cool breeze that brushed against her face. The familiar scent of aging books lingered on her clothes as she strolled down the quiet street. In search of solace, her steps led her to a cozy coffee shop nestled in a quiet corner. As she stepped through the door, the transition from the hushed library atmosphere to the lively hum of the coffee shop was like crossing into another dimension. Inside, the warm aroma of freshly baked bread and pastries greeted her, intertwining with the rich scent of freshly brewed espresso. The tantalizing fragrances created a sensory tapestry that beckoned her deeper into the inviting space. Ambience of the coffee shop was adorned with the warm glow of vintage lamps, casting a nostalgic hue that wrapped around her like a comforting embrace. The wooden tables, each with its unique character from years of use, cradled an array of mismatched chairs. The lively chatter of patrons, accompanied by the gentle hum of steaming milk and the rhythmic thud of coffee being tamped, filled the air with vibrant energy. Lost in the world of a captivating book, Amélie allowed her senses to be further seduced by the immersive experience. The taste of a perfectly brewed espresso complemented the savory notes of the freshly baked pastries, creating a delightful culinary symphony that resonated within her. The velvety warmth of the coffee cup in her hands contrasted with the cool touch of the air lingering on her skin, weaving a seamless narrative that bridged the gap between the aromatic haven of the coffee shop and the captivating tales she had just explored. It was a moment where time seemed to slow, and the boundaries between stories and reality blurred into a harmonious blend of past, present, and the simple pleasures of the present moment. As the hours melted away in the cozy embrace of the coffee shop, Amélie emerged from the captivating world within the pages of her book. The transition from the imaginary realms to the tangible surroundings was gentle, like stepping through a portal of imagination into the warm reality of the setting sun. As she closed the book, the fragrant residue of the coffee shop's ambience lingered on the pages. The vintage lamps, now softly aglow, cast a warm radiance that wrapped around her like a familiar friend. The setting sun, casting a warm and rosy glow through the coffee shop window, painted the scene with hues of orange and pink. It was a spectacle that mirrored the emotions stirred by the words she had just read, a harmonious blend of the magical and the ordinary. With each step towards the exit, Amélie felt a gentle pull between the realms of fiction and reality. Stepping out from the coffee shop, Amélie found herself caught in a moment of temporal shift. The world outside had subtly transformed during her sojourn in the cozy haven. The vibrant hues of the setting sun, once vivid and embracing, had now mellowed into a gentle twilight palette, casting long shadows that played on the cobblestone streets. Embarking on her journey home, the setting sun painted the sky with a final burst of warmth, its rays weaving through the spaces between the ancient buildings. Yet, a palpable shift was in the air. The cold whispers from the distant alpine glaciers began to intertwine with the fading warmth of the sun, creating a delicate dance between opposing forces. The transition from the coffee shop's inviting warmth to the evolving canvas of the French countryside at dusk was marked by the illumination of street lamps along the cobblestone path. Their soft glow, a response to the encroaching darkness, guided Amélie through the enchanting labyrinth of the town. In this twilight realm, fireflies emerged, their gentle lights adding a whimsical touch to the evening stroll. The seamless blend of fading daylight, chilly whispers from distant glaciers, and the soft glow of street lamps created a surreal symphony as Amélie continued her journey through the evolving tapestry of the town's twilight magic. Continuing her journey, Amélie found companionship in the flickering street lamps and the ethereal glow of fireflies, immersed in the symphony of the night. The distant glacier's cold whispers, now harmonizing with the illuminating glow of the town, transformed the simple act of walking into a magical blend of warmth and chill, light and shadow. At the end of the long, enchanting walk, Amélie reached home, her heart brimming with the magic of the evening. The air, saturated with the sweet fragrance of twilight blossoms, guided her steps towards the familiar warmth of her residence. As she approached, the distant murmur of laughter and the tantalizing aroma of a barbecue began to paint a vibrant picture of familial joy. In this seamless transition from the enchanting night's embrace to the welcoming atmosphere of her home, Amélie's evening unfolded as a tapestry woven with threads of nature's beauty and the comforting embrace of domestic bliss. Approaching home, the windows emitted a soft glow, reflecting the timeless charm of the French countryside. The flickering light painted welcoming shadows, creating an enchanting prelude to a heartwarming reunion. The air carried the familiar scent of home-cooked delights, promising a delicious feast within. As she turned the doorknob, the door swung open, unveiling a scene plucked from a storybook. The hearth's warmth enveloped her like a cherished tale, dispelling the evening chill, while soft lamps, like chapters in a fairy tale, cast a tranquil glow. Laughter and joy danced in the air, and the tempting aroma of barbecue, a flavorful subplot, mingled with the overall ambience of her welcoming haven. Amid this tableau, a smiling face greeted Amélie at the door, and a loving hug embraced her, a final chapter in her sensory journey. It felt like the culmination of a day that had whispered in the library, embraced in the aromatic coffee shop, and now burst into full bloom with the laughter of loved ones. The joyous atmosphere, a tapestry woven with flickering lights, echoed laughter, and the alluring scent of a shared meal, became the perfect ending to a day spun with the threads of enchantment and warmth.